Hello and welcome to another episode of DVTV, bringing you the next wave of digital video. I'm your host, Tony Rowley, and today I want to follow up on our episode last week. Last week we talked about the pros and cons of Adobe's new Creative Cloud solution, and a lot of you had your opinions to share with us. It seemed to be pretty divided down the middle. A lot of people really like Creative Cloud, the potentials that it has, and a lot of people hate it. And so being that polarizing, I wanted to shoot a follow-up episode to try and help some of the people that weren't as big of fans of it. Now, Creative Cloud is, of course, the new monthly subscription that Adobe is pretty much requiring for people that want to keep up to date with their software. For their entire master suite of software, it's going to cost about $50 a month. And this is a subscription that you have to maintain ongoing, and if you cancel it, you're pretty much not going to be able to use the software anymore. So a lot of people are frustrated because they want to be able to purchase the software and then use it for several years. Now the issue is, the way technology is progressing, it used to be Adobe had a 2-year product cycle. And then CS5 came out, and then CS 5.5 came out, and they decided they wanted to add a lot of updates in there within a 1-year product cycle. Then CS6 came out, and then we got around to this year, and Adobe is pretty much getting to the point where they want to keep cranking out software updates and not having to wait for a product cycle. Now, I know there's a lot of people that doubt that, but in our interactions with Adobe, I feel that they're genuine about this. And we've seen some of the really great advancements that they've done in just a short period of time. And so having this new format allows Adobe to be able to kick that out. Problem is, there are people that want to just buy that software and use it casually. So are you guys all left in the dust? Well, the thing I want to remind you about is Adobe has their Elements solution. They have Photoshop Elements and they have Premiere Elements. And these are designed for the more casual user. There are a lot of professional features that are crammed into the high-end professional series of Adobe products that are designed for professionals. But the truth is, the casual user probably doesn't need any of them. And whether they're spoiled because they got a great deal on it as student software, or they maybe pirated the software, the truth is a lot of people have gotten used to using the higher end software that they might not necessarily need. So take a look at Adobe's Elements solution. They're much more affordable. They're aimed at the casual user, the consumer user, the people that are not the target market for Adobe's higher end software. If you remember back when Final Cut Pro 10 was announced by Apple, they stripped out so many of the pro features that professionals were used to. The pros felt abandoned by Apple, and a lot of them started moving over to Adobe or Avid because of that. Now it seems like Adobe's almost doing the opposite. They're really geared towards the professional user, and most professionals that I've talked to are really excited about Creative Cloud. They're excited about the features and the subscription system. They actually like it. It's usually more the casual user and the lower-end consumer that is not as excited about it. So that's why I want to say the Elements system is more geared towards users like yourself. Now, what about other software like After Effects and stuff like that? Well, there is no After Effects Elements series, but there is another great software solution called HitFilm. This is both a compositor, so like After Effects, you can do visual effects and stuff like that, and it's an editor. So like Premiere, you can do your actual edits of your stuff. It's all one piece of software, HitFilm, and it's very much more cost effective than Adobe's solution, but it still has a lot of great features into it. So I would encourage you to check that out. The truth is, you could give a camera like the FS700 to anyone and they could shoot their whole movies with it. But is that the right tool for them? Would it be better off to have a consumer level camera or a DSLR or something like that? So you really have to evaluate what market you are in and what your needs are. Chances are you could probably get by with a lot of the features that are offered in a lower end piece of software. So I hope that's helpful. Definitely check out some of that software, subscribe to our videos, and stay tuned for future episodes.
Oh, you're that wide, huh?
Yeah.
I was going to sneak up.